guess it's time to get to it. Over the past 6 weeks, I have put somewhere between 80 and 100 bags of this Quikrete high-strength concrete mix into building some front porch steps. And finally today, just this morning, I have poured the top step. Number 6 of 6. It's in. I started pouring at 9 a.m. and by 11 a.m. it was all in. 10 bags of that Quikrete stuff. And you can see it's just barely starting to show. It's drying out now. It was about 11 o'clock when I got the last of it placed, and about 3 hours later, 4, before I finally, oh yeah, it was 2, it was sat in the shade the entire morning. It was 2 o'clock, 1:54 p.m. when the sun hit this edge here. And then I had about 80, 90 minutes to put the finish on it finally. And that was 4 or 5 hours ago, and now it's time to strip the forms. I can't wait to do this. Let's get to it. So, first thing I want to do is pull off this face form here. And boy, I spent probably 3 hours or more last evening setting this form. I think in a previous video I said I was going to do it the morning of the pour, but boy am I glad I waited until, or I did it the night before, because boy did I have to fidget with this to get it set where I'm hoping it's just right. Is it? We'll find out. I got some screws here. What do we got left? There's another screw there. Alright, so it'll come out. There we go. Little whoops, bits of form work going away. Thus far, I have not stepped upon this. The cat has, and it appears she's left no marks. In building this formwork, well, you might note that I kept this strut that holds all this front stuff in above where the actual surface of the step is, so that I had room to get the trowel in here and get it all finished underneath. That was the idea. And, well, I got to get all this stuff off already. As I said, I really fidgeted with this. I may have as many as 3 screws in this thing. Let's see, at least 2, I think. I'm probably going to go on in this video. And, well, after 6 weeks of doing this crap, I think I've earned it. Alright, more stuff can go away. What's holding this on? Jesus. Ain't much. Gone. And then, okay, now, I gotta get this face piece off. And it is held on by 4 or 5 screws. Let's see. On there. Let's get that one that that troublesome screw is gone. There's another one down here somewhere. Boy, there are so many screws holes in this form board here because I have reused it for 4 or 5 steps now. So figuring out just exactly which one of these holes I put the screw in, that's a lot of fun. We're going to keep going here and look for there's another one, and there should be about 2 more over here. Yeah, one more. So many screws up here. All right. Now, before I attempt to pull this off, something I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some water. As I said, it's just barely starting to dry out here. It's been many hours, and the surface is dry. I can touch it. I think I am safe now at this point, and put a little bit of water here, just hoping that works as a release agent to help pull this form board. Now, this form board has been coated with regular vegetable cooking oil, so that's off. Good. Done. Now we got the challenge. Is that in camera? Oh yeah, it is. I got to get this stuff underneath out of here. I think I demonstrated that in a previous video, but well, we're going to do it again because this is the top step, and I'm there. I ain't going to have to do this again after I get this one done, assuming I don't screw this up. And it looks like I'm going to get my knees wet. I got water all over the place now. All right. I got a bunch of screws to pull out. 8 or so. We'll see what happens. And I see stuff flopping around already. There, I gotta look for the screws. Pull them out. They're here. Lots of screws. What do we got? 4 so far. Let's keep going. 5. 6. 7. This is the ply. Ooh, it's kind of released itself there. A little bit of plywood out of there. Nice. All right. And that's basically how it's supposed to go when you're doing concrete work. Is specialty work like this. You ought to be able to pull a formwork after a few hours. Now, if I were a concrete finisher, I would go ahead and continue on and work on this face here. But, well, it's been a long day already. That's something I'm going to address on another day. It'll keep. Okay, that's gone. And there's the big one, this key. Oh, golly. What I got to do with that is take a hammer and chisel and get this out of here. I got these little wedges that we're holding to give a little bit of space on that stuff that I just pulled out, and that's why it came out so easily. Now I got to get this thing out, and as before, this form is a 2-part deal, and as before, I'm going to start in the middle in pulling this out. And just try to work it a little bit here, a little bit there, until I finally get it. You'll notice I'm working with woodworking tools here, not masonry tools. Oh boy, and this thing, it sounds as I'm going along here like it's just crumbling apart. And that's okay. Sacrificial pieces. Just so it did its job. And it's starting to move. Can I get any movement down here? Very little. Maybe the other end. Now I know if I wait too long on this stuff, it's going to be just more and more difficult to remove. So if I pull it too soon, I'm going to mess up the concrete. And if I wait too long, well, then it's going to be really extremely difficult to do. So with concrete, timing is kind of important. Am I ever going to get this thing out? Oh, it seems to be moving finally. Once I got to this end. Come on. Boy, is this thing stubborn. We're getting it. We're going to get it though. Yep, there's something. Where's my, alright, at this point, margin trowel. And start working it out. Here we go. Now, finally, I'm getting somewhere with it. And I'll get the hammer in there. It's out. There we go. What was that, a few minutes? Now, as in the previous form removal video, this piece here should just fall out. Let's see. There we go. Out. But, well, I got a little mess to clean up here. I'll do more of that after the video's over. But, I have successfully pulled it off the face. But now, on this particular step, and on this step only, none of the steps below, I have a formwork on the back side to remove. Where are we at with this thing on? Wow, 11 minutes already. And we're still going. What I need to do here is pull this back form off. And we're going to start with the last screws I put in are the first ones I'm going to pull out. That's one here, one over here, and one right here, I believe. And with that, now I can start tearing this stuff apart. So much stuff here holding this together. Another screw there. More. And after 8 hours, I think that's enough time. So the temperature here today got up into the lower 90s. I think I said at the outset of the video, this sat in the shade for about 3 hours before the sun hit it, so that's pretty good for it. It had a little bit of time to cure. Pouring concrete in this kind of temperature is not the ideal. How folks out in the Middle East or Texas, in those really hot climates, how they do the concrete thing, I don't know, because wow, it's been it has been a learning experience for me. So that's off. Now the last thing I need to remove here is the keyway. Oh, can I get this off without messing up the there we go. And wow, all the formwork is now stripped off of this. Oh, when you understand it's holding you. Where are we at here? So, moving back, we got 6 weeks, 6 steps. That's the last one. After that, we got porch stuff to do. And this video is too long already, so we're done.